Hello, welcome back to Showboys. We're here to cover episode 3 of the second season of Fallout. Um, Dad, what's up, dude?
Nothing.
Yeah,
How are you?
good. Um, I like your like tiger print blanket behind you.
Yeah, it's fancy.
Yeah, jeez. Yeah, dude. Excited to talk about this episode. It was pretty good. And I
Yes.
just got to start off saying that you were right. I mean, jumping ahead quite a bit, but the goal came and saved Lucy. You
You
you,
did.
you nailed that one. Um, yeah, man. How'd you like the episode?
Oh, I loved
Overall
it.
thoughts?
I loved it. It was a little. I mean, yes, I predicted that the ghoul would come to Lucy's aid. It just didn't seem right if they didn't go in that direction. Um, yeah, some really cool stuff with like the Brotherhood too. Maximus. Woo.
And Paladin.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I love the way the episode started, honestly. Like at first I only like half paid attention to the like previously on,
Yeah.
And so like when it started and the floor manager is like talking to all the kids, I was like, that guy looks so familiar. And then I had to like go back and pay attention to the previously on.
Yep.
And dude, that was great, dude. He's so funny.
He is funny. He's got his own like little child labor union.
Yeah. It's a little
Getting
bottle
caps.
cap like child sweatshop.
Yeah, because that's the currency in this world. Bottle caps. It's amazing. Yeah, he's looking a little different. He's going through some changes.
Yeah, I love how he's like, and remember what we always say. Kids are usually dead by this age or whatever.
Yeah, I saw someone's theory that he's not turning into a ghoul, that he's turning into something different.
What would it be?
A mutant.
Oh, okay. So what's the difference?
Well, a mutant, it's actually a super mutant. Like they get really deformed and like really big and bulky and like they look like giant like orcs. And they're usually, it's not a good time when you run across a super mutant in the Fallout games.
Okay.
Because they're usually packing like miniguns and like explosives and like they've got like in Fallout 4, like in their camps, they have like these meat sacks. Like they just have like these nets hanging with a bunch of meat in it. It's very gross. They just collect meat from various people or creatures or whatever.
Tasty. Do they what's the reasoning behind people's theory that he's a mutant or a super mutant? Does it have to do with the way that he like healed after he pulled the arrow out?
No, it was whatever he injected himself with, or when he met with the doctor in season 1. It was I believe it was a different color than what the ghoul serum was.
Okay.
So I don't know. I think that's pretty far reaching. Because he does look like a ghoul. Like you can see like the part of his nose starting to like change, and he's just gonna lose his nose one of these episodes.
Yeah, I love how the ghouls are just like leprosy victims.
Yeah.
But also
face and,
I don't think it would be like a companion series if we didn't go along with at least one like very far-fetched theory. So
I think it would be fun if he turned into a super mutant, because we haven't seen a super mutant yet, and they are crazy. And they're like really not derpy, but like dopey.
Yeah,
like,
it's kind of like he is.
Kind of really tough, but really dumb.
Nice. Yeah, dude, He was cracking me up. That the opening was amazing.
Yes, it was good.
But
Well,
where
he was like, "We're only 12 hours into the shift, only 10 more to go." These poor kids, man.
they seemed okay with it though,
Yeah.
kind
Uh,
of.
he's like, well, I love like the break time pep talk,
Yeah, yeah.
and they're all like, "What about the water?" He's like, "Just drink the soda."
So that guy could be my dad.
Just
I
drink
don't
the
think.
soda.
Yeah, I don't know if my dad's had a glass of water in probably like
Jeez.
30 years. A
Uh,
quick little side note. So many years ago, when I lived in Ohio, played a ton of slow pitch softball, right? And one year, actually for a couple years, my dad played like me, my brother, and my dad all played on the same team, and it was really, really cool. But we were in the middle of like an all day tournament in like the middle of July, and it was like, you know, pretty hot,
yeah.
very sunny, like definitely should be hydrating. What did my dad bring to an all day softball tournament in the middle of July? A cooler full of Pepsi.
Oh, okay.
And then he's like, a few games in, he's like, "Oh, I don't feel good." I wonder why.
You are
Couldn't have anything to do with that sweet, sweet Pepsi coursing through your veins, right?
you are dehydrating yourself like crazy. Back in the day, that would have been my dream.
Yeah,
Cooler full of
and
Pepsi.
he would have fit right in here on the shop floor.
Yes.
Oh man, but yeah. So yeah, great start to the episode, I think.
Yeah, it was. I'm glad like they weren't done with him because they
Mhm.
kind of set him up at the end
Yeah.
because like I had no idea what was going to happen
Mhm.
because Maximus and Lucy just kind of left him, right?
Yeah. It's like, I think he might be a ghoul.
He like pulls the arrow out of his neck. Yeah, I'm excited to see more of that storyline.
Yeah, and it was
Whatever
cool that it
he's up
like
to.
that they like wow, randomly so happens when I live in a house full of women, just always
Just
find
a random
random
long
like
hair.
super long hair.
It's not yours,
um
man.
yeah. I like how this episode started there and all then ended there.
Yeah, that was
It's
cool.
very cool.
Nice bookends to it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, why don't you start us off, man?
So, yeah, I mean, we pretty much took care of the beginning part. The one thing he did say was, "Nobody's waking us up to do push-ups or carry a heavy bag. We're just chilling," basically. Oh, it's good. It's good. So
Where's he finding all these unopened
I have no
bottles
idea.
of
Well, I
soda?
think they just find like just from all over the waste. I mean, they might have had them there because I think they're in they're in some kind of facility, but I don't
Like
know.
moving the conveyor belt with like a crank.
The kid's like asleep on the crank.
Yeah.
He's like, "Hey, wake up!"
Oh yeah.
It's a good time.
Great opening. Great opening.
All right, so after that wonderful scene, we are taken to Lucy with the woman that she
Yeah, she came back.
You know, so they take like there's like random stuff happening like as they're walking through. Some dude has his like teeth being ripped out of his mouth.
Yeah.
So they walk into a tent. The dude, there's like a guy with a mask on, and he's talking to the woman and said,
May or may not be our thumbnail.
May or may not. It is.
Yeah.
He says to her, "You lost your legionary," and then without anything else being said, he just slices her neck right in front of Lucy, and then they're off to another tent, like another day in the camp. So then we have a cool little reveal. This same soldier removes his helmet, and when he turns around, it is none other than Macaulay Culkin.
That's right.
Which
Kevin.
I thought, Kevin. my theory was that he was going to be Caesar, or as they pronounce it, Kaiser, for some reason.
Dude, we literally talked about that last episode, and they did exactly what we talked about.
Yes.
Or like they say it both, and Lucy's even like, "You mean
Caesar?
Kaiser is definitely German, and you guys got a lot of Roman aesthetics going here." Yes. I love that stuff about this show. Like, yeah, it's very self-aware, and I love it.
Yeah, and like, and she's so like bold to like call them out on it too. Like,
yeah,
she's got like no filter, but yeah,
Lucy's just the viewer.
Yeah. So the one thing, like, she tries to approach Caesar because there is a Caesar, because he's got that like, little crown. Yeah, not Macaulay Culkin. Who is probably, I think someone said like he's like Caesar's second hand man or whatever, like the arm of the Legion or whatever.
Yeah, he's definitely right there.
And can I just say, like, for as long as he's been out of acting that I've seen, like, and like everything that I've seen, like side reels to his life and his like struggles growing up, I feel like he's really like turned his life around. And I think his acting, I mean, for what it was believable. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I didn't see Kevin. I mean, even though I did in moments, but like he kind of like stepped out of that, which was kind of cool. A very serious role, dark role.
Yeah.
But then so Lucy's trying to approach Caesar, and he's like, whoa, how dare you address the great Kaiser? And she, then this is when she's like going on about like their confusion.
Yeah.
And he says they're negotiating her prima noctis, which so in the Fallout universe, or at least in New Vegas, this means that they are negotiating her role as being like, I guess it would be Caesar's like woman, like he would like that would, she would belong to him. And she goes on another rant. It's not even a Roman tradition. It's like a Middle Ages or medieval thing. And then she goes on this thing like saying she's not even a virgin. And she's like,
they all like scoff. They're like, oh.
And she like talks about like not including all the cousin stuff, which is like a page long. Like, dude, what's happening?
Sheltered. That's what's happening.
Yeah. So Legade, I believe, is Macaulay Culkin's name in the show. He explains to her that they're in the middle of a civil war. So what happened was Caesar,
also hilarious.
Yeah, like dueling camps, like neighbors, like right next to each other, separated by like a little mound, with the original leader, like his body just laying there.
Yeah, I love this. So he's like, yeah, we're kind of in a civil war with the other camp because our leader died. Caesar died. He did appoint his successor, but it's like on his person,
written on a note.
And whenever they try to get to it and grab it to see who it is, they get shot at. And so Caesar, the real Caesar, is laying dead on this mound in between the two camps with the successor note like hanging off his robe or in his hand or something. And they're essentially just at a stalemate because anytime either side goes to get it, they get shot at or something.
So the funny thing, the funny thing first is like if you look at the note, it says I am.
Yeah.
So whoever gets it first, I am. They hold it up and read it and say that they are. So another crazy thing too is like people have been speculating about like which ending this show follows after New Vegas, because like if there's a Caesar's Legion, that means like a certain ending is true, but like a lot of other stuff like conflicts with that. So with Caesar being dead, and I would argue that House is alive or preserved.
Yeah.
They kind of left that like fog there on purpose to keep everyone guessing. Because they are following the lore the best they can, right?
Yeah. And they said that it will impact the events of the show will impact the next game. So
right. So they are sticking to the story, which is good, which is really good.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll see. Like I said, I believe House is alive at some whatever that means in this world. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I think we'll figure it out soon. I mean, House seems to be a prominent figure throughout the flashbacks and just everything. So I don't see how it could be anything else.
Right.
Which I don't know. We'll find out.
Do they set Lucy up in this scene, or do we get flashback before?
They actually, she runs her mouth again. She says she has experience in family counseling, and then she gets hung up on a cross. And then
which actually was very Roman.
The first thing that what they got right, other than their costumes. Yeah, they got two things right. So, and then she's continuing to run her mouth. She said, "This isn't Rome, it's America." Macaulay Culkin's like, "Is it? It's maps drawn by the dead. All that remains of America is the overwhelming evidence of its failure." Ouch.
That was actually pretty sick.
Yeah. And then she says she's seen like a bunch of movies, and if you think everyone else is the bad guy, chances are you're the bad guy. And he ends with saying, "But good is not a meaningful vector in history, only strength." And then he walks off.
Yes.
And then we get a short, kind of gross scene with the ghoul at the hospital. He's like crawling to like a little pool. And he ends up like cutting his pant leg where he got stabbed by the rad scorpion.
Rad scorpion.
And he begins to dig out the infected part of his wound.
Yeah, pretty gross.
And he's rambling on to dog meat. So he digs it out and then he chucks it. And he's like talking about a boat. It's like it's not even a boat, it's just a pile of wood. And he's like, "I don't even know why I'm talking. I don't know why I'm telling you all this for. It's been a while since I've had someone worth talking to." Oh, ouch.
Kind of a little shade at Lucy there.
Yep. And then this is where we get the flashback with him he's actually at home, and his wife is emotional, which
as they tend to be.
But from his point of view, with knowing where all this is heading, like it's very obvious that she's emotional because she knows what's going to happen. So she's trying to pack everything that she can.
Yeah. Like he knows that she knows what's going on, but she doesn't know that he knows what's going on. So it's like that weird, can't really like let on too much, but he like knows exactly what's going on. And it's pretty brutal.
But he ends up leaving to go to a
veteran ward ceremony thing,
benefit thing or whatever. So Cooper and his friend Charlie, the guy that they're honoring, they're talking about House. And I from what I remember, Moldaver is Charlie's boss. And
That's what it sounded like in that scene.
yeah, and then Cooper is explaining to him that, like, you know what your boss is trying to get me to do? Like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
And he said something like, half these men have killed for whatever reason. Yeah. Maybe not the right reason. This part with the speaker was kind of funny. He gets up there and she starts like rambling on about like political stuff.
Yeah.
And she's like, there's a guy in the crowd. He's like, get on with it. And then everyone laughs at her.
Yeah.
And then she's like fumbling her note. Like she drops all her notes and it's just an awkward thing. And then Cooper like leaves to go to the bathroom. And House is in the bathroom.
He is.
Or whoever this guy is. Like I with the way, like there's a little bit of confusion with House with like the casting. Like they casted a new guy to play House, but they still used House from the first season in some like interview of episode 1, and they look different. So I'm like,
they do.
Are they cloning? Or, you know, what are they doing here? So
bunch of pinkos.
Yep. And House throws this word around quite a bit. So and then he calls Cooper a pinko.
Yeah. What's a pinko?
Like, so pinko,
not to be confused with the breadcrumb panko, which are delicious.
Or the Price is Right game. Or is that Plinko? Is that Plinko? Or whatever.
Yeah, it's close enough.
So I had it written down and I told you what it was.
Yeah, basically a communist sympathizer.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. And well, but then
because I was like, Jeff, what the heck is a pinko?
What does that mean? There's so many jabs in this show, like so many words that are used in the game that if you don't play it, you're like,
like the episode title, the Profligate. Is that how you say it? What is that?
It's just a degenerate, basically.
The Roman pinko. No, I'm just kidding.
But like Cooper's like, don't believe everything you read. Not sure where House is going with all of this. Like at first, when I first watched it, he had his hands behind his back. I thought he was going to try to get one of those mine things on his neck.
Because when Cooper's like washing his hands or whatever, he kind of like
he's like staring at himself in the mirror.
Yeah. I thought the same thing. I was like, oh no, he's going to try to get him.
Yep, I thought so too. So, like he's talking about like he's talking politics, right? And he's talked about people getting backed into a corner, or a whole bunch of people being backed into a corner. And then Cooper's like, I can tell you're not a vet. And House is like, what gave me away? And Cooper's like, because a vet would know better than to talk politics when a man has his wiener in his hand, basically. And then he walks out. And then House just hangs out in the bathroom.
Yeah, weird place to hang out, but he does.
Yeah.
I like these this like benefit scene more so than the next one, but basically like the gist is, you know, Coop is confiding in his friend who works for Moldaver and knows what he's being asked, like Coop's being asked to do, but is also like, we were Marines together, and essentially like paraphrasing, like sometimes you gotta kill someone to protect a bunch of other people. So what I took out of these was his friend being like, I understand your hesitation and not wanting to do this, but like sometimes some things just need to be done for the greater good, right?
Yes.
So they're pretty cool scenes, and I think you see Coop kind of like coming to terms with knowing what he has to do,
Yep.
and like being okay with it.
Yeah, because it's not like he's just a regular guy. Like he's got military experience. You know, he's seen war. He's killed people.
Yeah.
So, but I think coming back, you know, as a civilian, like you gotta like, I mean, I don't have that experience, but like, there's got to be a breaking point or like a separation. Like you got to come back to like normal, whatever that
Yeah,
means,
right.
while wrestling with this
Yeah.
side of you at
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
same time. But he lets that loose as the ghoul, obviously. Like
Yeah.
he's all war all the time.
Dude, okay, so the one thing that I wanted to talk about during these scenes is during his friends. Sorry if I forget if this whole thing was like one long scene or if it's broken up, like the bathroom to the part where his friend is like giving his speech or whatever.
Yeah, that's broken up.
Okay.
But
Well, let's talk about it anyways because it's fresh
yeah,
on my mind and now
go for it.
I'll forget. But his friend talks about them being in power armor.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that like that was just always a thing. I thought that was like a post Fallout thing.
No, so they made the power armor um for military strength. I mean, it was a way to win wars. So America created power armor, and so there's a DLC for Fallout 3 where they're in Anchorage,
Okay.
and I believe Cooper was in that. Like he was a part of that war, and that was like the beginning. And like in that DLC, you actually hunt down like this Chinese military general,
Okay.
and that's like the enemy in the games or in the lore, the
Hmm.
background and in the war. So if he's a part of that, I wonder how much they're gonna, you know, dig into that DLC. Like because I watched like most of a 5.5 hour long Fallout lore video,
Dang.
and they went
Couldn't do
through
it.
like all of the vaults,
Oh
which
wow.
all but like maybe a dozen were just created for experimentation. It's wild. Like there were a few that were selected for actual like legit like survival.
Hmm.
um but they all like all of them, mm, most of them went very wrong.
Oh no.
um but they kind of did it on purpose. Like Vault Tech was like, I mean, you remember the board scene? Like they didn't really care. They were ready to drop bombs. Like
Yeah.
but they were just like curious. Like you have a bunch of scientists just curious about, all right, so how will people survive? Can they
What
survive?
happens if we do this?
Yeah. What happens if we create a vault, we send a whole bunch of people in and then don't shut the doors? How long could they live for? Turns out not very long.
Oh no.
So yeah, I mean, if you're curious, I would definitely recommend just watching some of like the vault, like
Hmm.
how like, you know, how they were set up. They did some wild things, to put it lightly.
I could only imagine.
But yeah, the power armor has been, I mean, I'm not sure how long after the whole Anchorage thing
Hmm.
is from like the time between that and then this scene with Cooper and Charlie.
Right.
It had to have been at least a few years.
So Anchorage was pre Fallout.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think we might actually get that scene because in the the season trailer, they
Hmm.
show Cooper in power armor.
Oh, okay. Nice.
So it could be pretty crazy.
Yeah. But the also the other thing that they allude to in this speech is Cooper's like heart to help people, right? Because he's like, oh, the first thing he says, how are the others, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think like directly after that, you get him walking into Kaisar's camp or whatever, something, or shortly thereafter, which anyways, I like those the benefit scenes. I think it was good at explaining the ghoul, and like you said, kind of both sides of him, because all we know him as the ghoul is kind of a psychopath, right? But it makes sense. He was a Marine, and I say this having worked for a Marine before. They're all kind of psychopaths. You kind of have to be.
They're very intense. They're very intense.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it kind of would make sense, especially because, like, what we see in Coop pre-ghoul is like a normal, caring, like, guy who's just wants to do the right thing. Yeah. And so you have like these dueling personalities in the same body, but of course the ghoul is like what is it, like 200 years after, removed, how much of his humanity is still in there, like literally and figuratively. And so it's cool to get to see him on like both sides of that spectrum, and kind of see shifts maybe begin to happen here and there.
Yeah. I mean, I think his humanity's still in there. Like,
yeah, because he came back for Lucy.
So. Yeah, I mean, he wouldn't have come back for Lucy if he didn't, And I think that, like, even though he basically called her stupid in the last episode, like, maybe there's a part of him that doesn't want her to become as heartless as he is. You know, like, he's trying to protect her, even though he's a douche to her all the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I we'll see how that progresses. There's some frustration that I see in, like, towards Lucy, like, from other people that are like watching and reviewing the show, and feeling like she's kind of reverting back to who she was, like, in the vault, kind of just naive and like taking a few steps back, because like at the end of season 1 she was ready to go, like she was kind of getting stuff done, like handling stuff, and but I don't know. I feel like character arcs they should be messy for a while.
Yeah, and like, how much time has passed since
I mean,
all of these events have taken place? It can't have been too long. So like, yeah, maybe, I mean, at the end of the first season, she's becoming, more of a strong, independent woman. But she still has only been out of her vault for how long? Like, maybe in those intense moments something clicked and she became the person she needed to be, but also like the naive, curious, nice goofball is just her as a person. So like that also lives in there and will come out.
Well, okay.
You know what I'm saying though?
Yes. Like, you've got both sides here. Like, you've got the ghoul who's got 200 years in the wasteland. Okay. So he is like set, right? And you've got Lucy, who has spent 30 some years probably in a vault with vault life, like, in her body, versus like maybe a few weeks in the wasteland. Like, she's gonna fluctuate big time.
Okay, so this kind of just came into my head. I have no idea. This probably not the intention, because this probably doesn't even make sense. But if it is the intention, kudos to the creators. So you have Cooper and the Ghoul, like we just talked about, and you see both extremes of him as a person and his humanity, right? And then you have Lucy, who's literally in the middle, and every scene is fluctuating one way or the other, which is a really cool like dichotomy or like contrast to what Cooper is. And then they're the two characters that are together. Like, well, it's just like a really cool thing where like you see Coop and you're like, this is what, I mean, they say that like they've alluded to this very clearly, like this is what you could end up being. And you see Lucy like struggling like in that in between gray area, right? You know, I don't know, it's really, really cool.
I mean, that creates
I actually really thought about it at that in detailed until we were literally having this conversation right now.
Right. I mean, that creates like good tension in the show. Like, you can't have two of the same people.
Yeah.
Like, that's not going to be very intriguing or entertaining. Because he's like annoyed by her. And she's like, well, why can't you just be a nice person? Like, they don't understand each other. So it creates a fun tension. Like, it irritates some people, yes, but like you have to understand how people function.
Right.
And I feel like the creators have it figured out. Which it's just fun to see. It's fun to watch. But I mean, I do hope that Lucy, like, that switch is flipped and like she starts blowing things up, you know, because you need to be that way in this universe, but she's not going to know right away until she has to be.
Right.
I mean, she's had some moments where she has, but like she's still trying to be the good person and do the right thing.
Like you just said, those only come out when it absolutely has to.
Right.
Like she tries to exhaust all options before.
Yeah. Which is, I mean, it's not a bad thing.
I get it. I get
it too. All right. So moving on, we get our good boy Maximus.
Yeah.
Who is like totally on autopilot. I'm totally convinced he's just existing in this place. Yeah. So we have Quintus and the board. Well, it's actually just the leader of the Yosemite branch or chapter of the Brotherhood. And she's like, I'm out. She's out. She's like, give the Commonwealth the relic and be done with it. And this is not going to end well. So Quintus goes on a story about Maxon, who started the Commonwealth, because he was sent to a research center in California and he experienced what they were doing to human test subjects, and he ended up killing all the scientists and everyone that tried to stop him.
Yeah. Pretty brutal.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Quintus had a point where, you know, he was, you know, serving his God, not the government.
Yeah.
And
yada yada yada. Something about rebellion.
Yeah, rebellion
and/or music. No, I'm just kidding. Rebellions are built on hope.
He said that if our rebellion is righteous, the way will be provided for us.
Yeah, which also is kind of a baller one-liner.
Yeah, but the Yosemite leader wasn't having it and just leaves. Yeah. And then Maximus was like, "You can just kill him."
Hey, you want me to just kill him?
I can just kill him.
Yeah, I love it. And Price. I mean,
that's what we do now, right?
It's just whatever is. Yeah, right.
Quintus.
Yeah. I almost called him Optimus.
Quintus Prime.
Yeah. He's like, oh, how dare
he's so appalled.
Like, what do you mean? He says, so if our whatever rebellion is righteous or whatever, like the way will be paved, and which is like, doesn't work like that.
Right. So
Maximus is like, you literally just said it works like that.
Like, well, right, and you just watched me kill a dude. in front of everyone.
With my bare hands.
But he gets cut off. Like, he's just like, whatever. He's like, you need to leave.
Yeah.
So he leaves. And who does he run into? He runs into Xander. And Xander goes on a whole spiel about like clerics and how like you guys have a lot of clerics and we have clerics too, but they're not in charge.
Yeah. Which Quintus is a cleric, yes.
Yeah. Yes. But he's like a higher up. Like, I think he is the leader of this chapter. Xander calls Maximus a good man. He's an elder cleric. That's what Quintus is. So he's basically saying that rebellion is a bad idea. He wants to have a conversation. He wants to talk. And Maximus is like, we probably shouldn't be talking, but he agrees, and they go to the helicopter thing.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm not sure if at this point of the episode, I don't know if I trust Xander, but Maximus agrees, and Xander's like, he says, "Hot dog."
Hot dog.
Hot dog. And then they leave.
Yeah.
And then we are back to the ghoul, who is now overlooking the Legion camp.
Yeah. Shortly thereafter, the speech where he is alluded to being a kind, helpful person.
Right.
Yes.
But then he makes the jab because he sees Lucy, and he's like, "How's that golden rule working out for you now?"
Yeah. Is this before he makes his pit stop?
Yes.
His little side
Well,
quest?
because he does, like, right after this, he goes to the NCR camp for some help. But he makes the comment, because he sees the two camps.
He's like, what the?
He's like, looks like we got ourselves a civil war.
That's just basically, they should have just called this season Civil War. Because
Yeah,
you
no
got
kidding.
the Brotherhood Civil War looming. You got the Legion.
Yep. The ghoul has a nice little one-sided conversation with Dog Meat, which I thought was hilarious. He's like right outside, like at the entrance of the NCR like camp, and he's like, he does the inhaler thing of whatever, the medicine, and Dog Meat's just like sitting there, and he's like, "Don't look at me like that. I don't like her either, but we're gonna need her. We're gonna need her down the line." So he walks through the camp, and it's completely empty. There's no one, except he finds a robot named Victor. So they
hey,
have,
you know
like,
what? I'm sorry to interrupt, but I'm just seeing way too many parallels with Andor. Like, first you have the whole rebellion thing built on righteousness, blah blah blah, and now you have a stuttering droid.
Yeah.
This episode's basically Fallout Andor version.
Which is all right.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with that too. Basically, the robot is all like, it's all messed up. He says, "Someone did a number on my numbers. Memory's all jimble jambled." Sounds like a
Western robot.
He sounded like a Western Goofy from Mickey Mouse. Go back and listen to him. He sounds like Goofy.
That's awesome.
So the ghoul's just trying to get some information, like who's running these parts. Legion's fighting Legion. Victor says, "As they say in Vegas, everyone's a winner eventually." And then the ghoul's like, "Same goes for losing."
Yeah.
He asks about House. Victor said he's gone. He had all the money in the world, but all he really wanted was to live forever. There's a little exchange here, which I think they'll get to. Victor said House had a plan, and he needed the cold fusion. And didn't you have something to do with all that?
Yeah.
And but yeah, and then he makes a comment that there's some rangers in the hills, and that's where the ghoul ends up going. So after this, we are now with Maximus and Xander in the vertibird. That's what it's called. They have a bro moment. Yeah. He offers to let Maximus fly, and he's like, "Nah." And he's like, "Can we get real for a second?" He says something else. It's just, his like, this dude is hilarious, and I'm sad because he should have been around for a little bit longer. Anyway,
yeah. Kumail did a good job.
He did. Yeah. He was. It was a good time while it lasted.
Yeah, hot dog.
Hot dog.
He's saying that now.
I should have made him the thumbnail with "hot dog" as a caption.
Yeah.
But he basically says, unless Quintus gives me the relic, we're going to be on the front line shooting each other.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and the Commonwealth, basically, we're going to wipe the floor with you guys. So let's do everything we can to not do that.
Well, and he also says, like, without that relic, we risk losing the Commonwealth, and civilization won't last much longer.
Yeah.
And Maximus is like, have you seen it out here? Yeah. It's a wasteland. Yeah. And Xander says it can get worse, which is wild to think about. Like, how could it get worse? But I guess it could. But then the vertibird detects some automated activity, so they decide to, go after that.
Yeah, have a little fun.
Then they fist bump.
Yeah,
true bro moment.
That moment made me think of Pokemon Legends ZA a little bit too much. If you played that game, you know exactly why.
Yeah,
exactly what I'm talking about. Those stupid fist bumps are.
So we're back to the ghoul. He's well aware that he's being watched. The person that shoots at him misses him, and there's what's her name? Rodriguez. She's like the captain of their 2-man squad. They've basically been cut off by the rest of the NCR, which there isn't much left of the NCR, if anything, at this moment. They've been cut off from reinforcements for over a decade. I think that's by the Legion.
Yes, that's right.
They've lost contacts. They're boxed in. Like, there's nothing they can do. She asks for help, and then she gives the ghoul some meds.
Yeah,
and he basically drops the bomb. No one's coming because there's nobody left.
Yeah,
and he's got like the best one-liners in the show, man. Like, the last thing he said, he's like, when something's dead, it's usually because it deserved to die.
Yeah, man, there were some good one-liners this entire episode.
Yeah, for real. So, and then there's a lot of back and forth this episode.
Yeah.
Which I really love about the show. Like, they give everyone a lot of screen time.
Except Dylan G, but
except for Dylan G, I have hope that we will see Dylan G by the end.
Yeah,
I hope. Unless, he is filming for Severance, so he might be busy.
He's a busy guy. We aren't going to see him in Severance for at least 3 more years, the way that show releases. So
2027, from what I read.
Wow,
which is a lot better than
entire year away. Good Lord. Yeah, no, they do a good job of visiting each thread of the story for a good amount of time.
It keeps it going. Like, it keeps the momentum going, even though there's like you know, you're expecting, or like you kind of get like a mini cliffhanger with each group for a minute.
Yeah.
And then it builds up the next group, and it's just like this constant progression for each group. Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Yeah.
So we're with Maximus and Xander again, and there's two robots. There's the robot, the first robot they encounter is like malfunctioning like crazy. It's like offering a massage.
Yeah.
It says neck or foot massage. And then it's like, remove your clothing and apply a complimentary towel. Relaxation is imminent. And then it starts shooting at Maximus and Xander.
I'm going to use that next time I, offer any sort of relaxing thing to anyone.
Relaxation is imminent. Yes. Remove your clothing and apply a complimentary towel.
I don't know if I can say that to anyone. That might get me in trouble, but...
that was a funny moment in the show. I love the comedy in the show. It's very tasteful and within the Fallout universe.
Yeah,
it just fits perfectly. So we get our first view of the super sledge. This thing is sick. And then so like we get this like slow motion Zack Snyder of Xander up with the super sledge and smacks the robot, and he like asks Maximus if he wants to take a shot.
Yeah,
and then he comes at the robot and he punches through the screen.
All I can think of is like I love the vocabulary choice, but all I could think of is Scott Pilgrim vs. World of Vegan Police. I don't know if you remember this at all, or if you've seen Scott Pilgrim, but after Scott defeats Todd with the help of the vegan police, the vegan police leave, and in like slow motion they like jump through the hole in the wall that they cause and high five each other, and they go, yeah.
Waiting for them to do like a slow motion high five, like up in the air.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Have you ever seen Scott Pilgrim?
I've seen the movie.
Okay. You need to apparently watch it more.
Yeah. And then I remember you guys did that, the one
the animated show on
Netflix.
Yeah. No, the movie's like top 3 maybe favorite movie of all time.
I remember really liking it.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, they do bro out a lot, but I was expecting like a really vegan police bro out moment. But instead we got something else.
Yeah. So after this great dialogue, Xander offers him the hammer, which probably not the best call.
Hindsight, not great. Not idea.
Not great. But he didn't know. He didn't know that Maximus felt so strongly. Who knew he would have a soft spot for children? I mean, like it's crazy. But anyway, they leave us there, and then we are with Lucy, who is like
just hanging out
in and out of consciousness, blurry vision, watching a crow eat some other dude that's dead next to her. And then she sees the ghoul walk past. And he walks in to meet Kaiser to make a deal. He actually makes fun of them for the way they pronounce Caesar. It's actually, I love it. He offers to give them the location of the NCR, all 2 of them.
Yeah.
And then this is where we get the like a little back and forth quickly with like the flashback of Charlie. He's telling the story about Cooper. And then he gets Lucy down off the cross.
Yeah. By the way, important note, Charlie gives Cooper
the
lighter that he was gifted at this benefit thing.
He was awarded a lighter.
Yeah. Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service. You risked your life. Here's a lighter.
Now go give yourself lung cancer.
Right. So Caesar says they're going to bury the NCR. Everyone cheers like they're getting ready for war.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the ghoul is like helping Lucy, and he sees barrels of dynamite, which foreshadowing. And Charlie is like, I think it's like kind of like a voiceover right here.
Mm-hmm.
He said, at the end of the day, we just got to hope that we bet on the right side, the side that protects the people you love, because if it did, I guess that's worth doing pretty much anything for, even something bad. And then they cheer for him, and that's when he gets the lighter. So, and then Lucy thanks the ghoul, and he says, "Don't thank me yet." And then I did write a note. Did Charlie saved Cooper?
Yeah.
Right? Is that what?
Yeah.
So he gives him the lighter. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, they gave me this for saving a man, not for the 3 I killed to do it. So like, they don't really know what, like, you save someone, but you have no idea what that takes. Like, you have no idea all the other casualties it's going to, cost.
Yep.
So, and then we see the same lighter. The ghoul has it. It's very rusty. It's very old, at least 200 years old.
Yeah.
And
so
he said,
butane, though, apparently.
Yeah, I mean, it never running out, never ending supply. And he says, maybe this was a mistake. And Lucy's like, what did you do? And he says, maybe something good or maybe something stupid. And then explosion.
Yeah.
And then
gunfire.
The Caesars start shooting at each other. He helped them trigger, their civil war and help them end it at the same time.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, oh man, that was crazy. And
Do you think Collie made it out? He's gonna make it out?
I have a feeling that he might.
Yeah.
Maybe not. I mean, I don't know. Like I don't know. That's a good question. I could see it going either way. Like maybe he escapes. Maybe he has like a small band of Kaisers that survive with him, and he's kind of like the leader or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think they threw this in here to kind of throw people off, like the fans, because of the game. Like because the Legion is like a major threat in the game, and then it's almost like a joke in this episode. Like it's very flash in the pan. Like it's not really anything. Like it's a threat, obviously, but they're more of a threat to each other because they're like divided.
Yeah.
So they're more of a threat to each other. And I don't know. They're too consumed with like who's going to be the next Caesar, and I don't know. And now they're gone, essentially.
Yeah.
But
no, that's a good point. I just wonder with these cameos, like, are any of them going to survive past like 2 episodes?
Right. Yeah, it's I mean, they could, the ghoul and Lucy could like go back through and just everyone's dead.
Yeah.
Or dying. But I don't know. I guess we'll find out. They might just leave them behind. We might not see them again.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're off. They take off.
Speaking of never seeing again. Camille does his best Anakin Skywalker impression for a moment. The parallels to Star Wars, they're all there, man.
It's all telling you. Yeah. So they're still in the same facility, Maximus and Xander. And it happens to be the same facility that Thaddeus and his crew are in.
The Cap crew.
And then they walk into a room and there's like a spinning bottle, and Xander sees like some shoes. He's like, "Come on out!
Terrible hiding spot.
I
By the
see ya."
way.
And then they get up, and he's like, "Oh, it's just a baby abomination." The terminology,
Yeah.
it's yeah, it's quite humorous and very like I can't think of the word, but anyway, it's just funny.
Essentially, like, more kids keep coming out of
Yep.
their hiding places, and he notices that a lot of them look like ghouls, but there are a few that do not. So he's like, "All right, so we're gonna organize you guys. Everyone with smooth skin.
Smooth skin over here, and the wrinkles stay right here in front of me."
Yeah, and then they get separated. He's like, "All right, now the smooth skins, close your eyes." And he's about to Anakin Skywalker, the baby abominations, and you have Maximus in the background
trying to like,
and Thaddeus also in the background, like, "Hey, you can't like kill my crew."
Yeah, well, Thaddeus gets up from underneath the table and gets in front of them, or gets in between them. He's like, they're just kids.
Yeah.
And Xander's like, they're abominations, and so are you. And then
you know what the Codex says, or whatever.
Yeah. And Maximus is like, without the rules, what are we? And then he's about to shoot them, and then all of a sudden Xander gets a sledge to the head, and then topples over.
Yep.
And then Maximus takes his helmet off, and Thaddeus recognizes him. He's like, "Hey, man, what you been up to?"
Guess I just started a war.
Yep, I just started a war. Dude, Thaddeus is hilarious because his ending part, he's like, "Okay, yeah, well, I'm the floor manager here, so it sounds like we both got a lot going on right now." Maximus just says, "Yeah."
Oh, I love it.
Goodness.
Yeah, no, Thaddeus is like pure gold as a character. Like, that guy has such good delivery. Like, I love it so much. But yeah, it's funny because Maximus ends up doing what he asked Quintus if he should just do in the first place.
Yep. And I don't think he would have. Like, I think that he was like starting to side with Xander.
Yeah, they were broing out, having moments.
Maximus out hard,
was like coming over to Xander's side, like you said.
Yep.
Excuse me. But you just can't go being Anakin Skywalker on a bunch of kids.
No, you can't do that.
So respect.
But that's not going to go over well with our Quintus.
Anybody.
No. Well, no, I mean, him killing Xander isn't going to go over well with Quintus.
Right. Or the Commonwealth, or the Commonwealth. Like, it's going to be bad news all across the board.
So do you think he'll like try to flee? Because
maybe old Maximus would have. I feel like he's just, like you said, on autopilot. And like, I mean, I think he obviously knows what he did, because he said he knows what he did. But like, does he care enough to like flee, or is he just going to go back and be like, this is what I did?
Well, I mean, that wouldn't be totally outside his character, because he told Price in season 1 that he killed Knight Titus and took his power armor.
That's true.
But I think this is different. I think this is different because he like excelled after this, or after that point, and he did get knighted as a knight.
You don't say.
But after like, because Quintus is like, I feel like kind of pushing him out. Like, not like he's not meaning to, but Maximus is like, I think he's questioning like Quintus and like,
Yeah.
but you basically said we just kill people, that don't agree with us or whatever. You're trying to start a civil war anyway.
Yeah.
And now that it's not working right, I offered to just kill the guy, and you're like, oh, we don't kill people. Like,
all right. Bureaucrats, am I right?
Yeah. So I think Maximus, I could see him just taking off.
Yeah.
Because this, I feel like they're working towards a Maximus and Lucy like a uniting again.
No. Well, Maximus doesn't know how to fly the vertibird.
That's true. He's stuck.
So he's kind of stuck right now.
He just works with the kids.
Yeah, he just
bottles.
Yeah, he's just the new employee of the month now. How many bottle caps you can get off just like flicking them off with the power armor?
Right.
But yeah, I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see what happens there. How long it takes for that whole situation to get figured out. Apologize for the yawns. I'm
sleepy
dad
boy.
Life,
Dad life. For real.
Yeah, if anyone knows, it should be the one named Father on this podcast.
Yes, I do know the ways. I know the struggles. But yeah, I have no idea where we're going from here. I mean, obviously, the Ghoul and Lucy they're still going to make their way to Vegas.
Yeah.
To see what's going on with House. I still think that might even be like a mid-season cliffhanger, whatever, big moment.
Yeah.
Where they reach House and whatever state he's in.
Yeah, we didn't hear from anything from Hank.
Right. Maybe did not see him. Nope.
So yeah, there's still stuff going on. I'm interested to see where episode 4 takes us for sure. How many are there in the season?
9.
8.
I want to say 8 or 9. It might be 8.
9.
You might be right.
What a weird number.
There are 8.
8. Okay. Wow. Coming up on the halfway point already next week. That's crazy. Yep. So I guess we should see Vegas next week.
Dude, I just looked at IMDb, and like the tagline for this episode is "Most kids are dead by this age."
Oh no.
That's for episode 3, that one we just watched.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. It's just like a one-liner. It's great every episode.
Yeah. So episode 4 next week.
Normal
back
time
on Thursdays, because we're done with the holidays now. Towards the end of the month, let's see what's going on. We got new Pokeboy season coming. End of January, early February. I believe Chad and Nick will be back on soon. I think on Tuesday nights.
Yeah.
With Game of Thrones spinoff, Night of the Seven Kingdoms or something like that. I probably got the name wrong, but
I think you're right.
And then Game Club's back in action, playing Cat Quest 2 right now. So jump in the Discord if you want to be a part of that. And go check out Neon Forge Music.
Okay, yeah.
Anything you need to say? I don't know why I talk like that.
Watch Fallout if you aren't, and play Fallout if you aren't.
If you aren't watching Fallout and you made it this far into this episode,
you just
what are you doing with your life?
Yeah, what are you doing? Okay.
All right. We'll see you next week, guys.
Peace.